Captain, this is dispatch talking. The VIP on board today will be holding a meeting as we fly. Please avoid any unnecessary banking. Transporter, boarding has started. Okay, Captain, that's the last of the VIPs in their seat and ready for takeoff.
Left-west departure.
Everything looks good from where I'm
Alpha
sitting.
Sierra, X-ray
Taxi to
Golf
the runway
Sierra,
and
wind
takeoff.
176 at 6. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 28 left.
Alright, welcome back. Here we are, big milestone here. Couple milestones actually, but we got episode number 50 for our NeoFly career. We're going live here. We got live weather as well, and we're going to be departing from Capital City Airport, where we landed this morning over in Lansing, Michigan, and we flew over Lake Erie on the way over here. And then now we're going to be going to Chicago Executive Airport over in Chicago, Illinois, and we're going to be flying over Lake Michigan. If we can see it because of the clouds, we are in live weather. So we're going to get this thing going. We got VIP passengers waiting for us. So we're going to adjust our heading here. Don't think we'll need that, but we're going to set our altitude to 2,000 feet, I think. We'll check our flight plan for that as well before we take off here. Yeah, it's 2,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and notify the passengers for safety belts and passenger safety, overhead lights. And we got our beacon and our landing lights on, so we are good to go there. We're going to zoom out just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and release the parking brake and hit the throttle. Before first, we're going to take off our flaps here, though. All right, 0%, and we're going to adjust our trim down. Now we're going to take off. All right, so one, do appreciate all the love and support. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Just go ahead, one hand this thing, zoom out. All right, we are all over the place. All right, we're gonna lift up.
Have a great flight. Watch out for the champagne corpse. These particular VIPs have a reputation.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for west departure.
All right, we'll contact ATC.
Lansing Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for west departure.
And then we're going to take our landing gear off here. Extend that up. Let's get an exterior view. See what we're looking at here as we depart Lansing. So a little bit of cloud.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Lansing Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, frequency change. Approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna CJ4, C 3 miles east of 4 Delta 0, 2,200 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
Squawk 0601 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 1 miles east of 4 Delta 0, 2,100 feet. Altimeter 29.86.
Roger, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Alright, because of the clouds, I think we're going to see if we can increase our elevation here.
Altitude. Altitude.
We'll get above the clouds on this one. So low level clouds here. We could probably reduce this down to like 5,000. Give or take. Check on our passengers.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact Chicago approach on 128.4. Good day.
We'll acknowledge the
128.4
handoff.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Altitude.
Goodbye.
Alright, we're going to be leveling out. So we're going to watch our speed here. We don't want to hit that red area as we level off.
Chicago approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 5,200 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Chicago approach altimeter 29.85 radar contact. Continue.
Alright, we'll take that as our thumbnail for the next one. Alright, and if you didn't know, we are flying in the Cessna Citation CJ4, the Orbit airline version. Actually, that's a nice thumbnail. Kind of like that one better. crossing over a few clouds here. Alright, so we'll do a quick update. Yeah, once again, we're leaving Lansing, heading over to Chicago, departing from the capital city airport, landing over in the Chicago Executive Airport. I believe runway number 16 is our planned route. We'll see what ATC gives us. Our AI pilots are still doing their thing. Let's go ahead and check them. I think they might be still in the air. Yeah, so Snoopy is, or Hurricane is in a passenger job, and Snoop is in a VIP job. Gucci is Snoopy's co-pilot. Mad Dog is our co-pilot. So excuse the sniffles. I'm still just getting over a sickness. If you haven't seen some of the videos that I did the last couple of days, I may have scheduled them, so they may not even be out. But yeah, it's been a rough one with the coughing. My throat's been hurting me a lot. But yeah, so they're doing their thing. They're earning some money. Everything is going well on that end. Let's see what else we got going on. So our pilot, yeah, we're hanging out in the northeast there, kind of headed out to the Great Lakes, and we're flying over that area. So we are coming up to Lake Erie or Lake Michigan in a little bit. Probably, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so. Speed check is good. And then, yeah, our NeoFly update. We do have 10 million in cash, a little bit over. We're kind of hanging out there doing our thing. We're going to get Camille, our flight attendant, to serve some drinks to increase the happiness there. So far we are still maintaining 100% reputation. That's what that does. And yeah, so we are flying the Cessna CJ4, the orbit one. We're renting this one. We own the TBM 930 that Hurricane is flying, and we're renting the CJ4, the green one, for Snoopy. And then we also own the 172 Skyhawk. Nobody's flying that one at the moment, but we're kind of just doing our thing here as we fly around, getting ready for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Just enjoying the views, having a good time. So yeah, one milestone. This is episode number 50. And the other milestone is that our channel is approaching 300 subs. So couldn't have done that without you guys. I enjoyed making these videos. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Let's see if we can reach 300. So we are departing from Lansing, Michigan, headed over to Chicago in our NeoFly career mode. And we'll pin that. And then to give you guys a little bit other update here on our channel, as far as the countdown towards Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, I figured I'd do like a top 10 airport thing, and that seems to have been received pretty well. I'm going to open up the top 10 list here, and I'll show you what we did so far. Alright, so I know coming in at number 10, we did a video on Narita International Airport, RJAA, also aka known as the Gateway to Japan. Super nice airport there, very big, large airport. And then coming in at number 9, was Saba Island. That one was a very nice airport over in the Caribbean, and very mountainous water views. And that one was a super tiny airport, very challenging. I think it was only like 1,000 feet to land on. And all of these we've been flying in the Cessna Skyhawk 172. I don't think I can land this plane on a 1,000-foot runway. And then coming in at number 8 was another majestic scenery over in New Zealand at the Queenstown Airport, NZQN. That one is also out there and posted. Probably one of my favorites so far. We flew with the surrounding mountains over Lake Wakatipu, and yeah, that one was just, it's breathtaking views. That's all I can say with that. Go ahead and check that one out. And then just another runner-up right there, contending with Queenstown. We did Gibraltar International Airport, LXGB. It's also known as Runway in the Sea. And that one, I had a hard time picking out a thumbnail for that one. There were just so many good views there. We kind of flew around the surrounding islands, and there was a lot of boats out there, and very scenic, very very good. That's all I gotta say. That one is definitely up there on my list. I'm not sure which one was better, the New Zealand one or that one, or the Gibraltar one. It's a tough one. And then we did Paro Airport, VQPR, over at the Himalayas. That one was neat. We saw like a Buddhist temple up in the mountains, and that one was I don't think it landed as the top 2 contenders there to make a choice for number 1, but it was still nice nonetheless. And then I also flew the Aspen-Pitkin County Airport over in Aspen, Colorado. I'm not sure if I posted that one yet. No, that one's coming out tomorrow morning. Just to give you guys a little heads up on that one was in the snow, so we did a little snow thing. Oh, and that was probably the roughest time with my sore throat, so please forgive the coughing. I tried muting the mic every time, but I don't know, it's been a rough sickness. So, you know, we're doing all this live and going as we can here, so doing what I can. So appreciate all the love and support once again from the channel. And I've been enjoying doing the top 10 lists. I'm not even sure what's coming up next. So yeah, once again, we did the quick recap here. We did the Narita Airport in Japan. We did the Saba Island, the shortest runway. We did Queenstown Airport in New Zealand, Gibraltar, Runway by the Sea. Both of those my top contenders there. And then we also did the Paro Himalayan Challenge, where I think only 2,000 people have qualification to land at that airport. And then we did the Aspen-Pitkin one, which will be posted tomorrow with the snow one. After that, it looks like we got 4 more to go. It looks like we're going to be headed over to the gateway to Everest, and then we're going to do a beachside runway. That one's going to be in the Caribbean, some turquoise waters apparently. And then we're going to go to a high altitude airport, which is where are we going here? I don't know. Oh, the French Alps. And then coming in at number 1, we're going to be doing the another alpine one. So Innsbruck Airport, LOWI. So we're going to be doing a, oh no, that's not. That's the Alpine. I was thinking of Aspen. That's actually in the the Innsbruck is actually in the Australian Alps, excuse me. So that we got a lot to look forward to as far as the top 10 lists go. And yeah, we're just getting prepared for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And we got a lot of updates on the computer for that. We just recently got, I'll do our ATC here real quick.
Going to 118.55 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. South Bend approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 5,600 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, South Bend approach altimeter 29.82 radar contact continue.
Alright, I was hoping to see it down here. We are approaching Lake Michigan now. It should be just off in the clearance here. Maybe we'll reduce our altitude. And see if we can get a look at it. So we'll head on down through the clouds. Yeah, there's the beginning of Lake Michigan.
Altitude.
Looks like we might have to go a little more.
Altitude.
Probably go to 1500. Alright, we'll drop down a couple more 100 feet.
Altitude.
See if we can get a nice clear view of the water. Alright, yeah, not too bad there. So, our runway does sit at the other end of Lake Michigan. So that's always going to be a plus. got Lazy Bunny over there at 860 feet. I'm going to guess that they're sitting in a airport. So do a little low altitude flight over Lake Michigan. We could increase our speed a little more. Get up to like 230-ish, 237. Possibly 240 there. So 260 is the red zone. That'll scare our passengers. They won't like that none too much. Alright, so we're sitting at 1,100 feet. Our runway sits at 643 feet in elevation. And we do have a top elevation of, I saw 1,300 feet, so we're going to have to go a little higher. We are going pretty low, skimming over the water. So let's go ahead and increase our elevation just a touch here.
Altitude.
We'll get up to 1,600 feet. Alright, I'm going to go refill a drink and I'll be right back. We got a beautiful view of Lake Michigan, and it looks like ATC wants us to hand off.
127.55 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. Chicago Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1,600 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Chicago Center altimeter 29.79 radar contact. Continue.
So we are passing over Lake Michigan here. And our top of our descent here is in about 8 minutes. And then we're going to be landing over in Chicago. Once we pass over landfall here. We're going to be passing over by Lake Bluff. I'll move this over so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. So we took off over in Lansing, and we are now flying over Lake Michigan here, and we're going to be passing over Lake Bluff right by the University of Medicine there. And yeah, once we pass over State Road 45, we'll make a left-hand turn by Indian Creek and the Hawthorne Mall, and we'll fly over basically downtown Chicago, and we will land there on runway number 16, and then we'll take, I don't know, we got general parking both left and right, so yeah, we'll see where we are, where it all takes us. We'll see what ground control gives us to go land at.
Jet speed tree 7, you are 41 miles east. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via VOGLR transition. Clear to VOGLR.
So I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday here. We are in a NeoFly. I think we're in a passenger or VIP, and we're carrying 6 passengers here, 6 VIP passengers. Everybody's looking good. They got thumbs up. They're all at 100%. Snoop and Hurricane are still up in the air. So yeah, I do appreciate all the love and support that I've seen so far. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We are so close to 300 subs. We are at 295. So we just need 5 more to go here to hit 300 subs. So much fun, so much enjoyment making these videos for you guys. This is our NeoFly career, headed from Lansing to Chicago. We're doing a top 10 airport countdown, which has been a blast. I'm definitely going to do that when we go to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We're going to do like a tour. I mean, I think there's like 160 airports. So we'll get a view of all those, or at least most of them. We'll see what we can do. And we'll take off from individual airports, fly around, see what's in the area, come back, do a landing, take a look at the airport, and go from there. So those have been fun. Also going to do some instructional videos. I can do one on the Cessna Citation CJ4 that we're in, as well as the Cessna Skyhawk 172. We got another handoff.
120.35 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. Chicago Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1,600 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Chicago Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact continue.
Alright, we're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago, Illinois here.
Delta 2479er, heavy contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day. Delta 2479er heavy. Goodbye.
So we got a good look at Lake Michigan here as we head over to Chicago's airport with the Cessna Citation CJ4 Orbit Airlines version. Quick little look on the inside, looking out. We got the sun glaring over there.
American 1487 Heavy is at flight level tree 40, climbing flight level tree 60. American 1487 Heavy, Chicago Center, radar contact. Continue to Golf Uniform Papa.
Alright, we got a cruise altitude speed of 236. Engine output looks good.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact Chicago approach on 120.55. Good day.
Alright, we got another ATC handoff.
120.55 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye.
Brickyard tree 447 Heavy contact.
Chicago approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1,600 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Chicago approach altimeter 29.78 radar contact continue.
Alright, let's check our flight plan here. We are getting close. We're going to be landing in runway 16 over at Chicago Executive. Once we pass over land, we're going to be crossing over Lake Bluff and headed by the Hawthorne Mall and coming down towards downtown Chicago and landing over on runway 16. So it looks like parking is both left and right, so we'll anticipate ATC to give us guidance on which way they want us to go. I'm actually kind of contemplated, I had tracker on, contemplating this one over in parking area like 49 to 68 and seeing what that looks like. Give us some runway to work with, and then we'll head on over to taxiway D and park in there. Hopefully ATC ground, or hopefully the ground over there at Chicago Executive gives us that pattern. So we'll see. That's the hope. In the meantime, I think we can see some land. So we are getting close, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, so appreciate all the love and support that I've seen on the channel. A couple of big milestones on this one. Episode number 50, doing live NeoFly career mode. And the other one is we are super close to 300 subs, so we're getting there. It's been exciting to see the channel grow, and couldn't have done it without all you great viewers out there, and I know I'm having a blast doing this. We're excited for 2024 to come out in a couple of weeks. We're less than 2 weeks now at this point. I think it's the 19th, so we got that to look forward to, and we got all the upgrades that we've done as far as the storage space. We doubled up our RAM. We got a new mic. We got a new joystick, and we got a new router for bandwidth. So all super exciting stuff. Definitely looking forward to that coming out. I am going to do a little speed check here again. We're doing good at 233. Airport sits at 643 feet above sea level. We're sitting at 1600, so we're sitting pretty good, 1,000 feet above the runway. That should work out. Our passengers are still 100%, so we are good. We can remove the weather icon up here. We don't need that. Our destination is only 21 nautical miles away, so we're going to go ahead and try to tune into the airport here. We're looking for Chicago Executive, KPWK. I think I just saw it. Let's go back. Nearest airports. Chicago Executive, KPWK. Let's tune to the tower and request the full stop landing here. Hopefully we get runway 16.
Is 13 miles northeast, 1,600 feet with uniform to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Executive Tower. Altimeter 29.78, wind 206 at 9er. Make left base runway 16.
Fly left base runway 16 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Alright, we're going to drop down about 100 feet. Just a little step. And we're also going to drop down to 200 knots. And we're going to get ready for our landing here. Now that we crossed over land. So we're gonna go ahead and notify our passengers here, which we already did, for seat belts. Our landing gear is still retracted. Our landing lights are on. We're gonna go ahead and just turn on our taxi lights now so that we have that prepared. Our speed drop down to 183, so we're going to do some flaps here. We'll do 15 degrees, and we're going to increase our throttle just a touch to maintain some speed here at the top of the white arc. Top of the white arc on the Cessna Citation is 200, so we are good to go there. And our ideal landing speed is going to be about 130, 120. But we can go ahead and retract our landing gear. Get that coming down. Our speed will drop once again. And we're going to start our left-hand turn here to line up to the runway. That big white building that we saw is Menards. I have no idea what that is. But we're going to go ahead and get in landing position here, or landing view. As we line up for the runway. Very nice scenic area here by the Chicago area. Eastern time is 11:49 here on a Sunday. We're going to see if we can get runway in sight. We should be getting clearance for landing. I think that's the runway up there. Got a baseball field over here. Alright, let's do a speed check here. We're looking good at 127, 128. Alright, so we're coming into Chicago, ladies and gentlemen.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, wind 204 at 11. Clear to land runway 16.
So we'll
Clear to
acknowledge.
land runway 16 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Our clearance there. Wind is a little hefty here. So we're looking at like 17 miles coming into our face, a little bit right to left.
Autopilot.
So we're going to turn autopilot off here. There's the wind pushing us to the left a little bit. So we're going to try to counteract that to the right. Reduce the throttle a little bit as we pitch down. Watching the little diamond area there at about 120 is where we want. As we pitch up, we're going to slow down a little bit. That's our 500 mark. We just gave it a touch more throttle. Sometimes the wind dies down as you get closer to the ground, but it doesn't look like it's happening this time. So we got a little bit of a cross breeze here, but we are going into it, so it's not too bad. A lot better than the wind coming from behind you. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and cut the throttle now and kind of glide in here and let the runway kind of just meet up on us with the wheels, and we'll pull up right at the end, do a little flare. Get our finger on the brake.
That wasn't the softest landing I've seen.
Altitude.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
Alright. Not the softest landing, but not the hardest either. We are safe on the ground. We're going to
X-ray Golf Sierra, X-ray
go ahead and zoom in on the airport here. And we're going to make this right one.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, contact ground on 121.7.
And then we'll stop right here for a second. We'll contact ground and get parking instructions.
121.7 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
See which way they want us to go. Oh, there are no parking instructions. Alright, so we're going to find our own parking spot here. Very good. We're going to go ahead and just cross over runway 34. We're going to take taxiway. And we're We're gonna go to that general parking area that we were looking at on the map earlier. By taxiway D. We're currently on taxiway C though. We're gonna head on down this way. I think I see some guys down there. Just watch out for that one. He's kind of hanging out in the middle here. Try not to take his head off. You're facing the other way here. Boom. All right, nailed it. So we will set our parking brake here. Which is this one. And then we'll turn off the engines and let NeoFly do its thing.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
Alright, so once again guys, do appreciate you tuning in. We're going to try to get another one going this afternoon. Maybe we'll pick an airport and do a little takeoff and landing and a little sightseeing from around a single airport like we've been doing for the top 10 ones. But we'll just do one outside of the top 10 and just kind of pick an airport. So if you guys have a spot that you want me to go to,
Transporter from dispatch.
leave a note in the comment.
Disembarkation completed.
And I'll see
Thank you
about
and good
doing
day.
that this afternoon. If not, I'll just go ahead and pick one. And yeah, appreciate all the love and support, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you can. We're so close to 300. It'll help out us a bunch. So we'll go ahead and shut our airplane down. And we'll tune out here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And we'll see you on the next one.